Well, January 4th is now the deadline set by the Biden administration for those who work at companies with more than 100 employees to either be fully vaccinated or undergo weekly testing for COVID-19 in order to keep their jobs. As a further measure to compel vaccination among those workers, companies face heavy fines if they're found to have workers who are out of compliance. We get more now from Channel 2's Dave McKinley.
There are 84 million Americans who work at companies affected by the mandate, but as it's not clear how many of them have yet to get their shots, it's unknown how many of them this might affect. Companies are under no obligation to pay for the required weekly testing of unvaccinated workers, so it could get expensive for vaccine holdouts. Here in Buffalo, the largest employers are the state and the federal government, and many of those workers are already under some form of vaccine mandate. The next largest group includes the area's health systems, whose workers are already subject to state mandates. The next largest employers are businesses, including M&T Bank, which will only say it's still actively reviewing the rules, and Tops Markets, whose spokesperson told us, "We will continue to monitor the guidance of the Department of Labor and OSHA and will comply accordingly." Neither answered specific questions like what percentage of their workers have already gotten shots, if the company will pay for the testing of those who have not, or if they're concerned about the impact it will have on their ability to serve customers if they have to let employees go in an already tight labor market. OSHA is being used to force the issue. Companies face a fine of $14,000 for each worker found out of compliance, although with only 1,800 inspectors to oversee 8 million workplaces, it's likely OSHA will only be able to target businesses if a complaint is received. Now, long before this mandate takes effect in 8 weeks, it is expected to be challenged vigorously in court. Attorneys general in 24 states have already said they plan to sue, arguing that only Congress can enact sweeping requirements like these under emergency authority. Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.